Game 6 of the NBA Finals, here with the Australian legend of basketball, Shane Hill. Shane, my
Hey,
man,
mate.
we're here again.
We are, unfortunately,
Yeah,
because if the Lakers had taken care of business, mate, we would be done.
those fucking idiots. My God. LeBron James
Yep.
has 40 points, right? He went 15 for 21 from the field and 6 of 9 from downtown. 40 points. AD had 28 points. And KCP had 16 points. And the Lakers still couldn't win because no one else stepped up.
I mean, LeBron is a freak. Let's just hope, though, that he doesn't fall in love with the three-point line because that's not his game. He's never going to do that again, particularly in a finals game. So he needs to make sure he keeps getting to the bucket. He's a freak. Anthony Davis is a cat. He is so soft. Did you see him go down with that ankle, that mysterious ankle, mate? You see on the replay? Nothing was wrong with him, mate. Nothing. He is so soft. I used to be a fan, and I am so disappointed in the way he carries himself, the lack of toughness and mentality to be able to get it done. He needs to drink a little bit of Gatorade out of Jimmy Butler's water bottle. That's what he needs to do. He's soft. I tell you another one that's a bit of an imposter, and that's Markieff Morris. Is he kidding? He had a donut in 22 minutes. Like, he's got the easiest role to play of all time around two superstars. He just needs to be able to contribute. He wants to be the tough guy, but just get it done, mate. He is so disappointing to me.
If I was LeBron, I'd give Marcus Morris a call and just get him to wear Markieff's jersey. You know,
good idea.
That guy was averaging 19.8 points with New York before he went over to LA, to the Clippers. So
AD as well. Some of his defensive rotations, there was a couple of times that he just got killed. Everyone else was trying to over-rotate because of him. Couldn't stay in it. He was very disappointing. And on the other hand, you know, Miami just been unbelievable on the back of Jimmy Butler. I mean, how tough is this bloke? Being able to leave this group of really nobodies with the injuries and giving these guys some belief. Triple-double with 35 points. Incredible stuff.
Yeah. What do you think of Miami's seven-man rotation? So they didn't play Kelly Olynyk. Normally they play an 8 or 9-man rotation. They put in Olynyk and Solomon Hill, but they just had none coming off the bench who scored 14 points. So your golden ticket got up, and my golden ticket as well. Jay Crowder under 12.5.
Yeah, they were two that we were keen on. I tell you, I'm not questioning anything that Spoelstra does with the way he runs his team, and I guess it becomes a gut feel. Things are going well. Feels like bringing another person into the rotation may not get it done. So he's done a great job, and you can't question it. And they got the belief.
Yeah. Do you think now, let's say, do you think a 7-man rotation can work in Game 6? Or do you think he might bring Olynyk, you know, he might try to mix things up. And if he does mix things up, will that hurt Miami facing a must-win?
Well, I think Olynyk's the one, and I think with one less day rest, so there was 3 days between the last games, now only 2 days for this one. So you would have to think they're going to add one more person into the rotation, and Olynyk was probably the one, especially with the way he played without the big fella out. So he would be the one. And they generally keep something up their sleeve. They make adjustments after each game. They do it pretty well. So I'd expect that would happen.
Yeah. So do you think if Olynyk gets inserted or comes off the bench, he'll have rust, you know, having not played since Game 4?
I don't think so, because the thing with him is that he was able to perform when he'd been, you know, buried that far on the bench, you know, for most of the final series. So he was able to come in and be able to get it done. So I think he'll be ready and raring. He'll have a whole lot of confidence and know that he can get it done because he already has with when Bam was out.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into our picks then. So the bookies have set the line at 5 Lakers the -5 favorites, and the total is 214.5. Any of
Yep.
those of interest to you, Shane?
I'm going to stay with the over 214.5. I think
Yeah.
that's going to happen again. The only danger is that, when LeBron hits that many threes, and they only get 219, that if he doesn't, but I hope he doesn't settle for those threes. I hope he's aggressive, gets to the basket. If he does that, then he'll shoot the ball at a high percentage again, and he'll get himself to the free throw line. So I'd be banking on that. And the other one I like is the Lakers 1-10. So I don't think they're going to blow it out. I think that, Miami have shown that they've got that much toughness to be able to hang in a game that I'm not sure they will blow it out.
So, yeah, I don't like the line at all. I hate flat lines because if it lands flat, you get your money back. So it's a waste of time. But, yeah, I've got a feeling Lakers are going to win this. They should win, yeah. I think they'll cover the minus. Just because this is a must win. So I reckon LeBron has watched The Last Dance fucking 50 times at least in the last 2 days. Tried to, think like MJ. So he would have texted his squad. He would have, he's pumping him up because he knows a game 7 ain't going to work in his favor this time,
The problem I've got with LA, though, is that we know the way LeBron thinks. I mean, he's a freak. He just brings it game in, game out. Problem he's got is that he's robbing his soft. We know that in AD. And then we're looking around at the rest of the players on the bench, and you're looking at the talent they've got, but not that many guys are actually bringing it. So no matter how good he is, I think they'll win, but I don't think that they'll, win by more than double figures. That's why I think the odds at 280 or something like that is probably more generous.
All right, so the totals, you think it's going to be a high scoring game?
Yeah, I think it'll be over 214.5.
Do you think Jimmy Butler will get another 35-point performance, or do you think they'll do everything they can to to double team him, to limit him to an average
I think
game?
the Lakers have already been trying to do all that, right? He's already shown that when he's playing with this sort of mentality, that he's just so tough. Played 47 minutes the other day as well, so he's going to rack up the minutes. He's going to get enough shots up. He had 19 shots, and he got himself to the line 12 times as well. So, and that's because he just attacks off the dribble as much as he does. So he's relentless. He's a freak. And the other thing that it brings up for me is, what about Philadelphia and Minnesota? Can you believe that they made him out to be the bad guy?
Yeah.
Those other guys must be cats.
Yeah.
Like in Minnesota especially. But how could they not find a way to be able to fit him in? And then they kept Harris over him at Philly. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
yeah, that's pretty stupid. Yeah. No, yeah, Miami's a great fit for him. So hopefully they struggle and lose, and then they get Giannis over there, and then they can just be a powerhouse. Yeah. That'll be good. But yeah, so let's have a look at the player performance. So KCP, so he's coming off a 16-point performance. His total is 11.5.
Oh yeah, get on that.
On the over?
Over.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's just shooting the ball with confidence at the moment.
Yeah.
He made some big shots, even some contested ones. So he's one guy that I think can step up, and probably knows he has to step up again if they're going to get this win.
Yeah. Pick number 2, KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, over 11.5 points. Alex Caruso let us down, Shane. Our boy, he got stuck on 3 points.
Well, he didn't get enough shots. And that's probably the worry, when you're going on him, is that he played a really good role and got some boards and some assists and played really good D, but he's obviously not going to get as much usage and expected to make the shots like Caldwell-Pope. So I reckon we give our man a rest for this game.
Yeah. All right, stay away from him. AD 26.5. I reckon
Oh,
he
I
gets
can't.
over.
He probably will, but I can't touch him.
Yeah. All right. Danny Green 7.5. Stay away.
Mate,
LeBron's pushed out to 31.5.
yeah.
So yeah, he'll get that. I think he'll get
That's what
over.
we said on the last show, mate, is that he's got that MVP and
Yeah,
he's a machine
yeah,
the way he's playing right now. We know he's going to get the usage. The only danger you've got is if he falls in love with the three. So if not, he's going to play the minutes. He's obviously going to have the ball in his hands a lot. Took 21 field goal attempts. Shot the ball at an incredible sort of level. But he only took 6 free throws, and that's because he attempted 9 threes. So
yeah,
I would rather see him shoot 3 or 4 threes. And there's a big difference for me with LeBron. If someone drives and dishes to him and he's open for a 3, then that's a good shot. But when he's just, off the dribble and he's playing and then he shoots a 3 against somebody, that's a bad 3 for me. And that's how I think he has to be able to look at it. He just has to keep attacking.
yeah. I agree. I think, yeah, like I said, he's definitely watched The Last Dance a couple times, in these 48 hours, and he's gonna be in killer mode. So yeah, I reckon he'll easily get over 32 points. Jimmy Butler, so he's pushed out to 26.5. Do you think what do you
You
reckon?
have to go the over.
Yeah?
I can't bet against him.
You don't
He's
think he
just.
might just choke and,
I don't think so.
not perform?
I mean, he could, but we just haven't seen it from him. It's not in his mentality. He's
Yeah.
just in beast mode. He just continues to go and go and go, and he believes that he can help this team win. So, he's going to play major minutes. When you're playing 47 minutes and you're getting as much usage as what he's getting, he's more likely to get over that than under it in my mind.
I've got a feeling he goes under, so I might not publish this because he looked really exhausted after that game. And, he's never been at this level before. So the amount of phone calls he got, I don't think he's slept. So I don't think he's had enough sleep, and his head's still going to be ringing, and that's going to affect his performance. That's just based on, lack of sleep.
Yeah, we'll see. I can't write him off though.
I want
mean,
him. I want him to have a bad game. I like him. He's a great player, but I want him to have a bad game so Lakers win, and we can go on holiday. I did not want to work on Monday morning, Australia time. Fucking hell.
Well, here we are.
Fucking these cunts. Fucking Lakers cunts. But yeah, all right, Tyler Hero. Shane, what do you reckon? That kid's a gun.
He is a gun. I mean, Robinson was the one though, coming up with 26 points.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the bonus that they've got. There's 2 killers from the 3-point line, and they haven't really done it on the same game. But when someone's been down, Hero had 12. Robinson just stepped up and gets 26. So it's tough to be able to defend when you got someone going to the bucket like Butler, and then you got shooters everywhere, and they move so well without the ball. It's so tough to be able to defend these guys. And we saw the Lakers trying not to foul, but they're moving so quickly to get those dribble handoffs that their momentum just takes them into it as well. So it's a really tough matchup against those shooters.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Do you think he goes cold or he'll be hot?
What's his line?
16.5.
I'd stay away from Hero. I mean, we said in the last one that we would go under, and he did go under.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit hit and miss. That's all.
Yeah. I think I've got bias because I just want the Lakers to win, but I really do think they win. LeBron has to win here. Yeah, a game 7 is not going to work in his favor this time. It did last time when Kyrie bailed him out with that 3. But yeah, a game 7, he knows in his heart a game 7's not going to not going to be good. So,
Did you agree with the over total points?
I don't know. Because if Jimmy Butler's, I've got a feeling he's going to be cold because, he's their alpha dog. Like I said, I don't think he's slept much. Like the guy's got big face coffee. He's a coffee drinker. So he hasn't slept. And sleep is, for any human, sleep is the most important thing, and especially if you're a high performance athlete. But LeBron, on the other hand, he's done this. This is his 10th championship. He's been there. He knows how to respond to this. His management does. He's just been focusing on recovery. And he's their alpha dog. So the whole team's been just watching LeBron. So, yeah, I've just got a feeling the Lakers win this. And I agree. I think they cover. I think they cover that 5. Yeah.
You'll be ready.
Lakers, baby. Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up. Do all that. Hopefully this is it and for 2020. And then we can be back in 2021 with a fresh NBA season with the king of Australian basketball, Shane Hill, my man.
The full season. That's what we want, mate. So, no, that'll be good. Look forward to it.
All those gems, all the trap games and statement games, all that. We're going to give you picks.